got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, but we're getting older. Baby, it's you and yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, yeah, we're stars in the sky. You say that you're leaving me, the same thing you said last night. You can't do it peacefully, we won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors, no, just wait and see. You'll feel it naturally, there's no one else I see. I know you'll follow me. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Hello. Welcome back to the last MVEC Super Smash Bros. Match of the season. I'm Ethan Lambert,
I'm Haven Nunley.
and here we are for the last one of the season.
Last Smash game.
Last Smash stream for me. As those who know me, I am graduating this semester. So it's been a fun run, but let's make this a good one.
It'd be nice to walk away with a win here for sure.
Yes. Especially against this tough college. We are up against Illinois College. I'm unfamiliar with them. I thought they'd be Illinois University, but...
Well, Illinois University is like the University of Illinois.
Yes.
It's a really big one. Illinois College is like the same size as Wartburg, I believe. Or close to.
Bit underwhelming.
True. True. It's like having like an Iowa college, you know? We don't have one of those.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
weird.
so.
So it's just kind of weird, you know?
Yeah. But it's going to be a fun night, at least. The guys, even though we will not be moving forward for MVEC because we just haven't made the qualifiers, the guys are looking forward to having a fun match, and this is certainly the format to end on.
Yeah, it's the better one in my opinion. It gives a fair shot at all teams. You can have one guy just walk in and wipe the whole team, so.
Yeah. And it gives a nice showing of skill sets and allows other players to show what they got, in a sense.
I think first up tonight we have Johnny.
Yes.
On what I
think it
believe
does
is
go,
Baojiao.
I think it does
Still
go
1, 2,
strongest
3?
weakest.
Strongest to weakest.
Yes, he did change the Baojiao. I
Well, he
remember
went
last
back.
week him mentioning to me that he was looking to maybe switch back to get that primary stronger.
Yep. I think he was really hoping to switch to Diddy Kong for a while and decided it wasn't working for him, and he was not having lots of fun there. So now Joe is just what he likes, you know. Specifically Lemmy. Don't get it confused.
Specifically Lemmy.
However, today's a very special day, and we'll wait to announce that.
I'm not even sure what they're talking about.
It's a little secret.
I can tell.
Oh yeah.
I suppose a few housekeeping announcements. For those who are Wartburg parents or are around the Waverly area, we do have Christmas with Wartburg coming up the first week of December, I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it's like the 6th, the 8th, 9th, maybe? Okay, looks like the match is maybe starting here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Morton Monday. So here we have our own John Longon on Morton and Illinois College. They're on
Marth, I believe.
Marth's really interesting. Only like the tip of his sword does a lot more damage. So you have to space it really perfectly if you want maximum damage.
Interesting.
So a lot of people will even go Lucina to start.
Marth having a very almost fencing-esque fighting style, I'd say, compared to some of the other Fire Emblem characters.
They're both looking to get something started here. There we go.
There
Big
we go.
forward
There's some good
smash.
damage. A little Koopa bot coming out. I'm still waiting for a day where that kills.
It's happened to me in practice, I'll be honest. He's gotten me with it.
I suppose it's kind of a similar concept to what Diddy Kong runs with the banana.
Yes and no. There's a little bit more tech with Banana, I think, but they're both different in their own regard.
And maybe
but
he's
playing with items is playing with items.
Yeah. Maybe he's come up with a few new tricks having played with Diddy Kong and relying on the banana.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Wartburg getting first blood.
Very safe recovery option there.
I know he likes to try and give it a little smack with the wand when trying to recover. Like
There
that.
it goes. Works that time.
Third time's the charm. Honestly, it is very weird to see Mort.
Morton, yeah. It's certainly interesting.
It is a Bowser Jr. of all time.
It is a Koopa kid. That is true.
Little pop-up. Marth looking to get that first stock off.
Here comes Morton. One thing you'll notice here is this Marth, he's fishing for a kill starter, a kill confirm. A lot of people will start just throwing out big moves or specials to try and kill when they can. And it usually sacrifices the gameplay a little bit because they play a little bit stupider.
Yeah. Whereas what he should be doing is just dealing as much damage.
He's looking for a way to get something started, and Morton's just not giving it to him.
I'm just noticing this Marth's gamer tag. It looks like it probably is some
There's two.
Illinois
Good up
College
smash.
switch, much like Wartburg uses. But it looks like it's like a player's switch, or at least they have a player name on it. Or maybe they're the Acolytes, I don't know.
Morton playing very, very smart here, very methodical.
I mean, he is up. He can truly just wait the clock out.
Well, but with this rule set, the more stocks you take,
The more points you get.
the more points you get versus losing it. That's all right there. Only losing one there's
Yeah.
nothing to be ashamed of.
And he's lasted taking out two
Yeah.
stocks at like
178 is, I mean, what I saw last. Kind of a crazy number. Unfortunately, that does just happen. Little poke there on the edge.
This Marth getting bolder.
Smart's getting a little bit smarter. He's shielding a little bit more neutral. He's those nairs into forward airs. That's one reason I hate playing swordies is their aerials are so quick and you can't do anything about them. He's ledge trapping really well here.
Nice.
Big wand.
Wand hit. A little bit of a bada bada.
Yeah, this Marth is definitely shielding more now, and it's definitely helping him out.
Maybe one of his teammates told him to cool his jets.
Big grab.
Mort trying to get out of the way, but just did not do the trick there.
Good reading there by the Marth to see that recovery coming.
Definitely learned to take his time a bit more.
All right.
But
So
yeah.
that's round 1. Wartburg sits with 2 points. Illinois College has 3. This is still very much anyone's game. 1 point's 1 point.
And it was a very close match, especially at the end of it.
Well played on both ends. The Marth with the reverse sweep's pretty impressive, though. I'll give him that.
Yes, that was very impressive, and it was cool to see like that aggressive player kind of tone it back and kind of learn from his mistakes of getting 2 stocked right there.
He was able to adapt really well that last stock. I think he shielded more. He did more safe aerials, or he'd poke, get in, get out. He was bobbing and weaving a little bit.
As a fencer would.
Yeah.
Looks like we're up. Ooh.
Pretty close.
Going to be a fun match. I always love announcing for this upcoming character. We have Duck Hunt coming up.
Announcing for him's fun. Watching the game isn't always. Duck Hunt's one of those characters you zone him out, and sometimes you're just like, okay, it's the can again, you know.
It's a lot of repeating gameplay, but it's a funny character, and you don't see him often.
And it's unusual, you know, and you play him well, and not many people know how to deal with it.
I feel like that defines our team, though, unusual.
Yeah. We don't play a lot of super common characters. I feel like we have a wolf that's relatively common, and I'm coming to see that my Terry is a little more common than I thought it was, so that's good to see. Other than that, we're pretty unique.
Certainly aren't seeing your average Pikachus and such.
No.
Or Sonic. Oh gosh, the Sonic.
Oh man, I think if our team had a Sonic, we might just disband the team, let's be honest. I don't think any of our players would like that very much.
No one would want to play against that guy.
No. He could run all my matches all day long. Looks like we're going through stage bands here.
Picking some music.
It's really important for this team. We love our music, and if we get our music, it's destiny, you know? You have to win.
Yeah. I suppose before I was cut off by the game starting, with the C-Dub coming up, be sure to order your tickets. They were just released last week, November 1st, and now I'm getting cut off again by the next game. Oh, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo Duck Hunt. This is not a matchup you see very often. 2 characters that are underused.
We've seen some good Mewtwo's in the past, and we've seen some bad Mewtwo's. We'll see which one this is.
This Mewtwo using her, the sheer size of her tail to her advantage. Just
Definitely
really keeping that Duck Hunt
bit
out
of a longer range there.
Good grab. Yeah, that Mewtwo's little power wave thing there is going to be a big struggle to get around, especially for a character that relies so much on items.
Yes. On items and just ranged damage in general.
Good poke with the forward smash there.
The immunity frames there, preventing that nice can kill. What do you think's in those cans?
I'm going to go with some classic baked beans, you know.
I was about to say the same thing. It's either that or gunpowder. Sometimes they're the same thing.
Depends. You're right. Oh, Shadow Ball there. Those hit hard.
Especially when charged up.
Mewtwo hitting the can into herself.
Duck Hunt just kind of slowly edging that can along.
Good up throw.
It was a very fantastical artsy up throw. That teleportation preventing it.
Yeah, that teleportation it's a monster, you know. Especially because Duck Hunt likes to chase off stage with this can, and if you can just simply not be there, the can can't hit you. Good hit.
It is certainly a decent match against Duck Hunt. I think there's very few characters where they have like a teleportation-esque.
Yeah, it's people like Mewtwo and Zelda and Palutena. Not really sure who else though.
Would we count Pikachu's?
Sheik maybe, yeah. Pikachu, no, because there's a hitbox on him the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's just very hard to catch.
Yeah, it's just quick.
Duck Hunt getting forced there.
Good recovery there. That Mewtwo watched him mix it up and waited very patiently. That was a good kill.
This Mewtwo certainly knows how to use patience to his advantage.
Good little frisbee into can. There's even her dodge is a little teleport, which just is really annoying.
Yeah. This Mewtwo certainly knows how to work both the close-up combat and that long range.
That frisbee there saving him from what's essentially a shield break.
Jumping out of shield too early. And the tail
Up
whip
air,
for the
yep.
win. So they are up by 3 now, I believe.
Yes, I think they have 6 points and Wartburg has 3 now. Essentially, here with the last guy, he has to take all 3 and lose 0, and then
Yes.
it ties, and we go into sudden death this round. So we'll see how that goes.
I believe we've established that it's probably going to be a Monte,
I think it's Little Mac, yeah.
which might be a good play here.
It depends. We also, as commentators, don't know who to throw out next.
True.
So it could be a great matchup, but it also could be detrimental.
Let's hope for no platforms.
That's the plan. That's the prayer. Yep, here comes Little Mac.
Let's see what flavor we're getting today.
Looks like black tank top with the green mitts.
Classic.
Maybe not. Oh.
Oh. Changing it up.
American. I call it the American flag Little Mac.
You call it American flag. I call it mayonnaise.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
It just looks like the Miracle Whip colors.
It does. No, it does. I'll give you that.
And that's how you know I'm American. I know what
See,
color
mayonnaise,
Miracle Whip is.
America, they're like this, you know. It's a big one.
Only on my BLT, though.
That's kind of fair. Looks like we're maybe doing stage bands now.
Hovering over a bit of a small battlefield, but that's just starting.
I'll almost bet he tries for less platforms. I think for sure, Battlefield's gone. He doesn't want to play Battlefield at all. I would assume we'll probably play something like Smashville
Something
or
that everyone loves.
It's PS2's possible as well, just because there's not much option. So I think actually all of the stages here are all have platforms. I don't think any of the flat ones are out
I
yet.
think Final Destination.
FD is only available in round 2.
Oh, is it?
and
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the counter picks.
Kind of sucks because there's a few characters that just really don't like platforms.
For sure.
And then there's characters that really benefit from
But it's also, you got to be careful with that because it's a double-edged sword. If there's no platforms for you, there's also no platforms for them. So I've actually come to kind of avoid doing FD just because it usually ends up as a double-edged sword that I don't want to deal with.
Fair enough. It'll be certainly interesting to see come back next year and seeing how much these guys have grown over the course of the winter and summer. And who knows, maybe we'll have a few friendly Smash Bros. Matches here and there during the winter.
It's possible. It's possible. I think that the team doesn't hate the idea of some scrims, but I think a lot of us are ready for a break.
Yeah, certainly. It has been a tough season for you guys. You've faced a lot of very difficult opponents.
For sure. And just think about it this way. This year we started a little bit lower than we will next year. Next year we get to build on what we started this year, which is really big.
Yes. Instead of losing half your guys.
It's only up from here. So we don't graduate anyone on the Smash team this year.
Which is
It's
very good.
Huge.
I suppose, what do we have to look forward to this upcoming semester. I believe it's Siege's first debut,
Yeah, Siege coming. I think
and Overwatch and
Rocket League playoffs will start somewhat soon for National League and ECC. Thursday. Yeah. All right, Little Mac Puff. That's
it's a very interesting combo.
well, it's one character that doesn't
It's
like to leave the ground and one that doesn't like to be on the ground. So
It is a pairing of all time.
good news is though, Little Mac he hits really hard and Puff's really light. So it'll be interesting to see if he can just, smack her at 30% and send her off the edge.
I wonder if this Jigglypuff will find a way to take advantage of her up special, I believe, where she sings
sing?
the opponent's
Yeah.
sleep. A little bit of an edge guard move, maybe. 'Cause I think that might get around edge.
You can't sleep people while they're in the air. They have to be on the ground. So they could do it on at ledge, but it wouldn't do anything if you're hanging there.
Technicalities. Jigglypuff proving they're a pretty tough little pink ball.
Going over the counter there. That's you never like to see that.
Oh, there's that
there's
thing.
rest. I'll bet there's rest. Yep.
What was that?
That's his down special, and it kills really early.
Huh. I have played Jigglypuff a few times just out of the fun and absurdness of it, and I have never been able to manage that. Jigglypuff just jumping right at that right height to avoid all of Little Mac's punches.
And Jigglypuff has tons of jumps, so it can just jump right around Little Mac
Oh.
all day long.
Little Mac managing to get back on with the counter and everything.
It's a big counter there.
Oh, don't know what he was doing there.
I think he was hoping that Puff would recover low, but I don't think it worked out too well for him there.
Honestly, should have just waited it out, but
Illinois College takes round one.
Yep.
Round two shortly to follow here. So I think some of the adjustments that we need to be thinking about is just we got to keep it. I think all of the matches are played well, and I think especially if we can keep like the mental fortitude up,
yes.
all of those games are very takeable. Especially if I think we're subbing in
Crick.
for Cricket for Man 3, and I think that matchup's a lot more favorable than Jigglypuff to Little Mac.
Certainly, and especially with Crick being able to kind of do some of those more upwards lunges.
Yep.
Moving in right away, it seems. Which is always nice with MVEC.
Yeah, MVEC. We don't wait around too much. We just keep her rolling. Stage band's already here. Playing Hollow Bastion to start.
Immediate.
I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everyone it is Morton Monday. Sorry, I'm being paid for every time I say that. Not actually.
What is it, 5 cents a mention?
7.5. So I'm at 15 cents now. That's
Just
a whole
throw up,
15 cents.
Eventually we'll have to get a counter right above and have crew take a track of how many times Morton Monday is mentioned.
All right, rematch here. Looks like Morton versus Marth.
I'm honestly surprised how few sword characters I see, especially this season.
I think a lot of people are just playing with how old the game is. They're just kind of bored of playing the swordies. So I think people are looking for more fun, interesting, even just like different characters to play.
Well, and there's certainly a different character to play now with Steve being unlocked.
Oh, for sure. And I think Steve should remain locked forever.
Who knows? Maybe all of the players will mutually agree to never play Steve.
Both looking to get something started here. Marta's doing a really good job getting into some poke damage. Just getting in, hitting a couple times, getting out.
Especially with that just perfect edge
Yeah.
point.
And he's spacing those really well to really get the tipper there.
Not letting our Mort get on the ground.
Little back air action there. Get up attack, not quite in range there.
This Marth doing a good job at guarding that edge right there.
And he's doing a good job mixing up his edge guarding. He's reacting really well. Illinois College takes the first stock.
So many graceful combos coming out of here.
That's a big one. Up B into forward air there for the Morton here.
A little bit of 1-2 with the bat.
Yep.
Looking to maybe get this Mart off the edge. Which you did.
Getting hit by his own Koopa there. Good little spin up to go under.
Yeah, I have noticed that this Marth tends to pick up the Koopas quite often.
It's a good play. If you can take it away from the Bowser Jr., I mean, use it against him, it's big.
Compared to a lot of other players, that just kind of seem to let him be. Both shielding quite a lot.
Right there under the forward air. Maybe it was back air. Oops. Not much action going on here.
Nah, just a lot of dancing. Almost double-sided that Mart if he didn't shield.
I think he meant to grab the ledge there. Lucky he didn't get punished.
Oh, yes. He's looking to punish this Marth, though.
Good
There
up
we go.
smash. There we go. Swing the momentum.
I believe Marth is on the lighter end of medium characters, I feel.
I think you're right. Trying to cover a couple options there. Marth just simply not taking the bait.
Nah, shielding at perfect moments to avoid that Koopa hit. Getting a nice little cheeky combo in there for Mort.
That's one of his favorites. Good up smash there. Chip another 14% off.
Oh. Grabbing that Koopa was to Marth's disadvantage that time. Oh, wow.
Good little down out there. Illinois College takes the lead. 3-1.
Perfect timing on that attack there.
That was very well spaced, very well done. Even got the little tipper hitbox there, which, like I've said, does even more damage.
Yes. So probably, I honestly don't know how he could have done that differently.
No, it was well spaced. I think Morton played well. I just think that there were some good adjustments made on both sides, and it was close. It was a close match, you know.
It was a very close match.
He fought right to the whistle. Looking at once again our duck hunt here.
Our Dalmatian. Nope.
Oh,
never mind.
Dachshund?
It's fun that they added so many different types of dogs.
I agree. My personal favorite is the Dalmatian. I don't know.
101 duck hunts.
101 duck hunts. Does that come with 101 cans, or is only one can?
Nah. Each duck hunt comes with 101 cans then.
Oh, so we're like 101
It's a whole
times 101.
bean warehouse.
Oh, man. That's a whole bean warehouse. All right.
Yep. That's how duck hunts work.
They just spawn them repeatedly, you know?
I would love to meet the designer at Nintendo that said, you know what, let's put Duck Hunt in.
Let's put Duck Hunt and Smash
Just, like,
Brothers.
The
Yeah.
thought of like, Let's take that one game from the Nintendo 64. I believe it was 64.
Yeah, I think you're right. That sounds about right.
And the very specific one with the little, like, pistol shooter thing. And add the dog from it.
Let's put Duck Hunt in the video game, you know? But, you know, then again, we have Steve, so it's not the craziest pick.
Fair enough. And Sora.
Sora? Yeah, I know a lot of fans
surprised.
really wanted Sora. I was personally not one of those fans, however.
I was honestly quite surprised that Disney let him go.
We're seeing Duck Hunt Mewtwo here. Well, interesting to see how Duck Hunt adapts to the Mewtwo's playstyle and tries to take one off.
I think the duck's kind of a Packers color.
Ew.
Not a fan of the Packers?
No. Gross.
Ah,
Reflecting the Frisbee.
The can of beans just sneaking up on the YouTube, or the Mewtwo.
I forget that that move cancels just about anything. It's honestly very annoying. Fun fact of the tournament yesterday, someone played Mewtwo against me, and it canceled my recovery.
Really?
Yeah, that was not fun.
That's possible.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, Mewtwo's
Did
getting
that
stylish.
Mewtwo just
now.
fly
All the way
around?
under.
I almost feel like for this Mewtwo just to limit
Good
its,
up smash
range.
there. Wartburg taking the first stock this round.
Almost like PS2 would be good.
Duck Hunt tries to mix it up. Mewtwo replenishes. Even game.
Even game and very, I feel like the music fits this.
He got Can
cat
out
dog
just
voice.
in time there. I think maybe he would have been full on spiked. Recovering high. It works.
It was much safer than recovering low with that Mewtwo there.
Oh, for sure. Good reflection of
wow.
the can to kill.
Can to kill.
Can
Unfortunately,
to kill.
that was our own player.
Good forward smash.
Ah,
I can see the gears turning. He's really trying to change up his play a little bit, but
it's hard to change
Can's
it,
such a
Duck Hunt.
vital part of Duck Hunt. Oh, wow. I didn't know Duck Hunt's recovery was like that, you know? I thought he was just cooked there.
I thought he was as well. That Mewtwo guarding that ledge right there.
Mewtwo has so many spacing tools. He'll keep you away from him for
A
20
good
years if
Mewtwo
you let
is
him.
a nightmare to deal with. Just does not let you play whatsoever. Ah, I think that can would have killed that Mewtwo.
I think
if
Mewtwo
Duck
was on
Hunt
his
hadn't
way
been
out,
gone.
yeah. Mewtwo's pretty light. Illinois College takes the lead.
By
6
4,
to,
I think.
I think it's 6-2, so by 4
6.
then, yep.
Yep.
Think round 3 here, we're going to pull out Crick. And, you know, if it's that Jigglypuff like I was saying earlier, that matchup might be a lot more favorable.
Yes, probably.
So, here's the moment of truth. It is Crick.
Yes, indeed.
I remember correctly. Not losing it yet.
Not yet. Unfortunately, we don't have any Pokemon players. That would
True.
be very fitting for this match. Some banger tunes coming out.
I feel like
Thanks,
if I
Wartburg.
said, I'm going to play Pichu, and I said trust, Coach would definitely trust me.
Nah,
just
not Pichu
trust.
anymore.
My Pichu's cracked.
Pichu is a cracked character in
That
a
is-
different sense.
Ooh, he is broken, but like for the sake of physically
Yeah,
broken. Do more damage to yourself when you get hit by in a game. It's crazy.
I've only beaten, I think, my cousin once with Pichu, and that was the most disrespectful moment of his life.
Let's see here. Maybe thinking about characters or bands here.
I'm guessing bans. I don't think.
I'm
You'd
pretty
be
sure he's
thinking-
locked into character. I don't think you can. I know players are locked, and I'm pretty sure characters are locked as well.
Even so, I don't think he'd change up from Wolf.
No,
That's just
no,
his main.
no. However, I think seeing a Piranha Plant here would be very funny.
Oh, no, not.
Still Wolf.
We don't want to give the team nightmares.
True.
I suppose, yeah, you guys had fun this weekend, you and I.
Yeah, we did. I think 3 of us went 2-2 in the regular bracket, and 3 of us went 1-2 in the regular bracket, right? Oh, we had 1-0-2. No, because no, that was in amateurs. Yep. Yeah, he was. We had 1-0-2, 2 1-2s, and 3 2-2s, myself included. Not to brag or anything. That was a good tournament. We were able to participate twice then because none of us made top 16s. We had to run back the first half of the tournament, which was pretty fun.
But I heard there was a certain Piranha Plant there.
Yeah, I've heard that Piranha Plant
I've
and
experienced
Crick
that
go
Piranha-
way back, you know? Here
Yeah.
comes the match. It is Jigglypuff.
Crick doing a lot better than a Little Mac was. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Jigglypuff's deceivingly quick. Like, you don't... She feels really floaty and almost kind of slow, but she...
It's a very bouncy character.
Yeah, and their attacks are quick. They can jump for days.
I feel like Jigglypuff's strategy in this game is probably just keep poking them. Eventually they'll die. Like that.
Missed the ledge there on platform. It's all right. Good little 2-frame option. Wolf trying to get something started. He gets a kill there with the up smash. I didn't think it was going to kill, but luckily it did.
Well, they're both at low percentage now.
Ooh, narrowly avoiding the sing there. Almost punishes.
That was an interesting, I think they both hit each other at the same time there.
And little clash there.
Wolf getting a feel of kind of how Jigglypuff plays.
Adapting well.
Not a lot of
Adapting well.
Jigglypuff players. So, for the team, it's hard to get that practice on such a interesting character, I feel.
Trust me, there are plenty of Jigglypuffs, and by plenty I mean there's probably 2, and that's plenty. That's plenty.
Just like how there's plenty of Steves.
Yeah, there's actually far too many of those. I don't know what number it is, but it's way too many. Good kill there with the up beyond stage. Dancing around and jumping, just chasing this buff.
This Jigglypuff looking to try and secure that second stock, but just not able to match Crick's rhythm.
Going toe-to-toe there with a Jigglypuff down air is certainly a choice.
Oh,
Pretty back air. Wins with 2 stocks left.
sadly he did not end on 1-2-3, 1-3-2.
He did not.
But I think that's the game.
That's the game. I think
That's the game.
Illinois College wins 2-0. I think both those games are close and realistically were winnable. And
Yes.
I think it's all right.
And especially that last game was a nice little back and forth that we got to see.
Oh, for sure.
But
For sure.
you guys certainly grew pretty well over the
Yeah,
course of the
for sure.
term. Had a lot of tough opponents, and it was fun to watch you guys.
We're all really happy about it. How we improved, at least.
But
We're looking to
unfortunately,
build on this for next year and
Yep.
Here's to a little break.
So I suppose it was great to have you on. Looks like I think we have a Rocket League
On
tomorrow.
Thursday.
Thursday and tomorrow.
Oh, MVEC tomorrow as well. Sorry. So.
So join us then. I believe both are at 7 o'clock, if I remember correctly. And it's been great to be on here. I'll be sad to see it gone, but be happy to watch you guys from a distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the last time for Super Smash Bros., I'm Ethan Lambert,
And I'm Haven Nunley.
and we'll see you next season.
Go Knights.